Hey guys, so this is question 5 from your homework 6. All right, again, this is section 6.3. If you want to go to the formulas, you can locate your formulas right here. That's chapter 6, and most likely we're going to be using the central limit theorem formula, right? Okay, so now the question here is we are looking for the probability that whenever you select a sample of 40, all right, you're gonna have the mean income is greater than 50,100. All right, so I'm gonna start with the keywords first, right? So probability is basically P. All right, the sample here is n equals to 40, and every time we have the sample greater than 30, sorry, we're gonna use the Z table. All right, now the mean income here, it means X bar. All right, greater means greater than 50,100. all right, so they wrote it over here, so which is not necessarily to be given to you. So this is the probability of X bar greater than 50,100. And you notice I left space here because I'm going to use the formula here, the standardized formula, this formula, to write it this way in order to reach the Z value. All right, okay, so now I'm going to go back to the question. The information that they were given to you, I think there's a typo here. It shouldn't be a highest. I doubt the highest income is going to be 51,000. I think the average, all right, average per capita annual income is going to be 51,803, and sigma is going to be 4,850. So this is a mu. All right, so then if I'm going to apply my formula, which is X bar minus mu divided by sigma, divide everything by radical n, I'm going to plug the values here. So you're going to be 50,100 minus 51,803 divided by sigma, which is 4850, and divide everything by radical 40. You want to put a parenthesis on the denominator and numerator, all right, and then use the calculator to plug it in. All right, so what I'm going to get here is P. Now this value here is going to be transformed into Z according to the formula. This is going to be greater, and I'm going to calculate the value in the calculator. All right, let's get into it. So start with the parentheses. 50,100 minus 51,803, close the parentheses, divided by, open the parentheses, and it's going to be 4850 divided by square root, which is second and squares, and that's inside is going to be 40. Now to get out from the radical sign, you're gonna click on the arrow here, you're out, and then close the parentheses and enter. So that's gonna give me minus 2.2207. So I need to round to 2 decimal places. All right, minus 2.22. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my Z table to figure out this. All right, by the way, I can draw it. So if I want to draw this, this is going to be my normal distribution. This is going to be the 0. Right, mu equals 0. Minus 2.22 is going to be somewhere on the left. And you are greater. So greater is going to be this side. The Z is greater. Of course, this was the Z axis. All right, so I can see this is a big tail. All right, so this is more than a half, so it's a big tail. All right, so I'm gonna go to my table right now. So if you have your question here, the table, you can find it right here. And again, what you want to do, you want to select the correct table, and the correct table is going to be the standard normal distribution, which is E. You go to the menu, you click on the E, and then you're gonna select a big tail. So this is a small tail, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna go to the big tail. Although this big tail is on the left side and I'm looking for the right side, I am looking by symmetry. So instead of looking for minus 2.22, I'm just going to look for 2.22. So 2.2 is right here, and 22, I think that's the value. Yeah, this is going to be the value here. So it's going to be 0.9868. All right, so that's the probability you're looking for. So let's go and plug it in. 0.9868. All right, so the first part is correct. Let's go with the second part. All right, so this is the second part. We're gonna do exactly the same thing. So we're gonna start with the probability, X bar, leave a space, and here 49,600. We choose the 40, same thing, and we are looking for the mean income, which is the X bar. All right, now we're gonna plug in the formula, X bar minus the mean divided by sigma divided by radical n. We're gonna plug in the value here, 51,803 divided by 4850 divided by radical 40. Put the parentheses and plug it into the calculator. So this is gonna be parentheses 49,600 minus 51,803, close the parentheses, divided by 48. Oh, I need to put the parentheses there. So parentheses and then 4850 and divided by square root, second squares, and 40. Exit the square root, close the parentheses, enter, and this is going to be the probability. So this entity became a Z and less than minus 2.872, so 87, 2 decimal places. All right, again, I can graph it. This is my normal distribution, the 0 here, this is the Z values, and minus 287 somewhere here, minus 2.87, and you are less, so you are going to the left side, which is going to make a small tail. All right, now we're going to use our table. So remember, we said a small tail, and it happened to be on the same side, on the left side. So we're going to look for minus 2.87, minus 2.87, minus 2.8 here, and 7, it should be right here. So which is this number, 0.0021. All right, so 0.0021. Let's double check it. 0.0021. There you go. That's correct. Great.